Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest video. Today I'll be doing a rebuild on my solo trap. So this was the original build that I did on my tier 4 solo trap. You probably saw some of the videos when I was around, let's say, what was I, 170 million might trying a solo trap, and I just didn't quite have enough damage. So what I decided to do was build more of a rain trap. So what I'm going to do is build about 3 million of each tier 2 for cav and range, and then just build a little bit of tier 4 to counter kind of bring up the number a little bit for that. And that's kind of where I'm going to be. So I'm going to be doing this by gemming it and all that. But what I wanted to basically discuss is why I was doing this. Mostly it was because of the what's called updates that keep coming on, the tier 5 updates, the counter updates, and all that. I was just having problems with some like Titan gangbangs and stuff like that. It's totally true that you can cap them still, but you're going to be taking tons of losses. And I was just trying to find a build that didn't really take any losses, especially when I didn't have my leader. So that was the biggest problem also, because I like doing like the baiting with like leader baits and stuff like that. And it's really hard if to actually take hits nowadays with your leader walking back. Because even this past KVK, I still had my 150 mil tier 3, tier 2 account. And yeah, even if I don't switch to my war gear in time or whatever, and they do a full counter, I'm taking like 1.2 million. Whereas on this account, if I don't have my leader and they catch me without that, usually they're only doing like 500k. So the difference there is 0 losses and like 600k losses. So it's and what I found was it didn't really matter what my might was, if it was 150 mil or 220 mil. I seem to be able to bait them exactly the same. So I didn't see any drawback. I mean, if you are a type of trap who likes to sit there and wait for someone to hit you, and that's how you like the trap, you probably don't want to try a 220 mil might trap because it's probably not going to get hit very often. You probably want to be lower might if you're using might as your bait. And that's the whole difference is if you're using might as your bait, you can't be too high might because you're probably not going to get hit. But if you're not using might as your bait, if you're using a ton of other baits, let's say griffin trapping or 1000 IQ trapping, 2000 IQ trapping, camp trapping, all those other types of traps, this is a much better trap to be running. I know it's a lot more expensive because you need to have tier 4 and you need it, but the troops is not any more expensive actually. So it's just the initial build is a little more expensive because you got to get that tier 4. But if you can keep your might low on the tier 4 account, it's actually not too bad. And I'll do a full account overview right after this to kind of show you what it is. But that's my thinking behind it. Like, I wanted to do leaderless trapping, and I can't really do that nowadays with the counter research. If I had counter research on this trap, then it'd be okay, but I would have to get the paid heroes, and I don't want to get paid heroes to do so, because the actual research itself is like 25 million might or 30 million might, so that's a lot of base might to be adding. Plus you need all the tombs, which you don't get as free to play. So unless you are really lucky in getting those and those like drops and stuff in the cargo ship, it's probably not a viable thing to go. You got to be a pay to play player, so it's not a free to play way to go. So again, I play everything as free to play unless I get an account with their counter research already done. Like Unusual Duck, he had all the tombs already, so I did it on his account. So that's gonna be fun to try around on because I don't need many troops to actually do it. He has higher base might, but it doesn't matter with a Griffin trap because you're not running anti anyways. So anyways, I'll go over to my account and do the full account overview. Hey, so we're on the account now, so we'll take a look at the troops. I'm at 224 million might right now. I currently have 8.66 million troops, so about 600,000 of tier 4, and then about 750 of the 600,000 tier 4 infantry and 750 of the tier 4 range and cav, and then about 3 million each of the tier 2 range and cav. I actually can pull some more out of the sanctuary, at least cav and infantry if I need to. Sometimes I want to pull the infantry out too, because the thing about the infantry is if I'm solo trapping, it's nice to have the extra ones. If I'm rain trapping, I don't really need it in there, but I usually solo trap more than that. So I could pull more of those out if I need to, but that's kind of where I am right now. Taking a look at just like base might and stuff like that, you'll see that on this account. That's not the one I want to look at. This is the one I want to look at. Base might. I have 127 million troop might, so keep that in mind with my base might. So my base might's at like what is that? 96 mil is the base might on this account, so a little bit higher than you probably could have it. A lot of that is hero armies is quite high at 9.9 million. You could take about 4 million off of that and just run 6 gold heroes and be totally fine with that much might. The quest is quite high at 7.3. You probably don't need 7.3 if you really want to get up to level 60. Probably a million is probably good with all the kills and stuff you're getting. If you're starting out as an account, maybe not even go up to level 60 right away, just because technically you don't need gear to solo trap on this account. Just that's an FYI. You don't need gear at all to solo trap on this account. You just need it for rally trapping. That's it. Research is 65 million, so it's not super high or anything like that. That's pretty normal for a tier 4 account. Maybe a little bit higher, but not really because it's got 2 quick swaps. You technically don't need 2 quick swaps right now. I have 2 quick swaps. With these extra quick swaps here, construction and research, all you need, you just send your research or construction gear, boom, go trap people, and then just switch to your trap gear. So the second one's not needed. All I really use it for is speed up gear, just because if I'm in a small kingdom, I like to have speed up gear or whatever. In a big kingdom, I don't use it usually ever. It's not really useful, especially when I'm baiting. I want my leader to walk really slowly back to my base, so it's not a big deal anyways. Gear is there. You can see the gear. This was a pay-to-play account at one point, so it does have much better gear than my main solo trap, just because of the it was a pay-to-play account. I did get it with a what's called gold Frostwing sword, so I actually got that at the mythic myself, and the same thing with the gloves. It was purple. I got those with the gold. Just got lucky on some drops for those. Actually, it also came with a blue helm. I also got the purple on that one, so I was using the Beast Helm at one point, but then I got the purple B Helm, switched that out. This one came like this, but it is really close. I just need the, what's called 3 purples. That's all I need to get this on the gold, so I want to do some hunts on this one, so if you guys have any Trojan hunts, let me know. I really need it. This one is pretty far away. Probably won't ever get this up here. I need 8 and 7 golds. That's not ever going to happen, so that one will be there forever. This one might get lucky on this one. I got 2 Bon Appetit gold drops, halos at one point. I didn't even know I got it. It just showed up in my inventory at one point. I'm like, where did I get 2 golds from? But anyways, I got those, so I must have got it and just deleted all the gifts and not knowing it. Anyways, shout out to the guild I'm currently in, CC. Big ups for them for letting me bum around in their guild, because I'm never actually in their kingdom. And any guild that I'm in, like CWN, LX, FK, TS, any other guilds I'm in. Yeah, shout out to all of them just for letting me be in their guilds, because 90% of the time I'm not ever in their kingdoms, but it's nice to be in the guilds, just getting basically being able to be in a guild, because again, I'm never in the kingdom with my guild. So anyways, that's pretty much the account overview. I mean, I can show you the heroes, but these are the heroes. It's got a bunch of extra ones you don't actually need, so technically all these other ones gold you don't need, like Sage of Storms, Death Archer, Night Raven. You don't need these ones. It's got a gold big guy, and it also has these came like this, so I mean that wouldn't be very expensive to get up to what's called gold, but I haven't done that, so otherwise, yeah, there's a bunch of extra hero might in there that you don't need. Same with the quest might. Research is pretty much good. I mean, it has level 3, but that really doesn't add much might. Military doesn't have anything. Can't really get these yet, so maybe I could do one of the counters. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll do maybe infantry counter or something like that. I don't know. maybe I'm just thinking about that right now. Maybe do one of the counters, because it isn't that much might. And then you get the counter on there, and I think I got enough tombs for one of them, but not all of them. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of a counter review and build today. You will be seeing lots of these videos, because when I started doing the solo trapping on this account, I was at 130 million might. So I don't know, actually, you can check the previous video. I'm not sure how many kills I had, but now I got 250 million, and they're all in video, so you get to see all those kills that I get. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.